Welcome back to the RSL Corner Podcast. Guys, we're finally back. I'm your host, Charlie Haley. I'm here with
Oliver
and Ethan.
Oliver and Ethan are back with me. The crew is back together. We had a few episodes without me. I was doing a study abroad in Amsterdam over the summer, but school's back in session. We're back at the U. We're going to be giving you guys some more content on RSL Corner. As you can see, if you're watching on video, we've had a lot of changes to the set. We've got 2 new jerseys hung up. We've got the 2005 away RSL jersey. Second jersey, we've got the Rubio Rubin jersey. Game worn last year against New York City FC. If you didn't know, Oliver and I knew Rubio kind of on a personal level. Great guy. Sad he's not with the club anymore, but time goes on. If you're still watching on video, we have a Crawley Town FC scarf added up that was gifted to us by the RSL Random Fan Podcast. Great podcast. Shout out to them. We got a lot of things to go over this episode, but let's hop right into some RSL stuff. But how are you guys doing?
doing great. Glad that RSL Corner is back in full throttle. Had the season ticket holder event tonight, and I'm just excited for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, I'm doing great. I'm having a lot of fun with school and RSL, a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of exciting stuff. The boys weren't able to make it to the season ticket event with me, but I went with some of my buddies. We'll get into that later, but let's hop right into RSL stuff. RSL fell to San Jose 2-0 last Saturday. Kind of a shocker of a loss just in respect to how bad San Jose has been this season, but not everyone is gelled yet. We have a bunch of new people from different continents. We'll get into the new transfers, but what were your guys' thoughts on that game?
I think it's tough coming in. San Jose is coming off a really good Leagues Cup run, unlike us, and then RSL tends to have a little bit of issues after a long break. So honestly, I was expecting a little bit better than a 2-0, but it kind of makes sense. But hopefully we can recoup after that loss.
Yeah, after a long break, that's definitely not what I was looking forward to from Leagues Cup. It was I almost honestly forgot the time that had passed between the games. It felt so long. 2-0. It was. I don't want to say it was hard to watch, but it was pretty tough towards the end there. I really wish. I hope it's not a slump.
Yeah,
and it's just we can't come back from a long break. Got a lot of new players. Unfortunate game, and then we just get right back into it and just forget about it.
Yeah, I'd like to think that we can get out of the slump, but things didn't look too great. We don't have too much game breakdown. It's hard to break down a game when you lose 2-0, but
I'll just say that we looked like we're just kind of struggling to gel together, and even with Chicha, it seemed like he was struggling with an injury the whole entire game. So with him going to the sideline and then eventually subbing out, and then I just think we're going to miss Anderson Gomez a lot more. Andres Gomez a lot more than we think, because seeing Michael Chang do his best at 35 years old is a little hard to watch.
He's 35?
Seeing him start in the position
he's 35.
in our first game without Andres Gomez,
he's 33.
A little bit surprising.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to seeing him in my little forward section right there running up. He's not there anymore.
I want to say, filling those shoes of Andres Gomez is going to be tough, but I also feel like it's not going to be that tough with just looking at the players from an outside point of view, from who we signed, looking at their stats and who they are. I feel like it won't be too hard to fill those shoes, but
I agree.
It's still Andres Gomez was so important to us.
Yeah, already with Diago, his name's everywhere all over the stadium. He's got a mannequin in the shop. I think it's good to hype up Diago, because obviously he's going to be great. He looks great. Had a couple shots off, and I'm just really excited for him.
Yeah, let me catch viewers up to speed. If you're not familiar, we RSL lost Andres Gomez, record selling fee $13 million plus to Rennes, one of the sides over in Ligue 1 in France. Sorry. He's gone. I think he's arguably the most consistent and arguably most successful player this season for RSL. So that's a big loss.
But we lost Brian Oviedo.
We lost Brian Oviedo. Thank you, Brian Oviedo. He was one of my favorite guys, even though he didn't bring... he was always solid in my opinion, but I understand what the team has to do. But like Oliver mentioned, Diego Gonçalves, one of the new number 10s for RSL, arguably, in my opinion, the most exciting signing of the transfer window. We'll get into some grades on the signings later, but yeah, this lineup for the game against San Jose, everything pretty similar to how we left off. We did a Hidalgo, switch Brody on the right backside. Same midfield, Anelli Ojeda. Other back was Gladvera Catronis, but then we had Chang on the right wing, Consalves on the left wing, because that 10 spot was filled by Crooks. Chicho to start, got injured, subbed by Julio. This game didn't bring too much. It was kind of a deflating game, not too much to talk about. But
yeah, I'd say the only highlights are getting all our new guys in besides Marchit, besides the Polish player, because he's obviously not there. He doesn't have his visa work done, but everybody else was able to see the field, and I think that's really good because the more you can get them flowing and being down 2-0, you don't have much to lose. So it's like that late in the game, you might as well just have them play. And Lachlan was able to get a lot of minutes. Brown was able to get a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
And they're going to be really good depth pieces and starters.
Yeah. Ethan, if you want to, we do have like 5 new players. Ethan has a little write-up for each player. So if you want to quickly introduce them, and then maybe we'll go over like our grade on what the signing is.
Do you want me to introduce all the players or just do one by one? We can do grades.
We can just do one by one.
Okay. Starting with the Polish international, I can't exactly pronounce his last name. Dominik.
I think it's Markchuk. That's what I've heard other people saying, but we apologize if that's wrong.
Markchuk, 20-year-old Polish international. He's primarily a right winger, so he'll be playing in hopefully Andres Gomez's position. We got him for a fee of 1.5 mil, possibly part of that Andres Gomez money. He played for, and I can't pronounce this club either. He played in Poland.
Yes.
I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of this Polish team. They were competing in Champions League qualification. They didn't fully play in Champions League, but they were competing for Champions League qualification. Last season, in 39 games, he had 7 goals, 10 assists.
I like that.
Not bad. Yeah, I mean, my grade, I gave him a B, that signing.
I like that. I'm going to give it a B- just for now. I think that it's really impressive that he's more assists than goals, and I think he can really maybe bring even a better passing side than Gomez did. I mean, to be fair, I think Gomez is one of the best talents or has the most potential that any RSL player has ever had, in my opinion. But yeah, I'd say B-. I'm super excited. He's young. That means he can learn. I think Chicho and Consalves will be great role models for him, and I think he can, hopefully we can see him on the pitch as soon as Saturday or next week.
Yeah, I'd give him a B. I think it's super exciting because the investment and the future of him is more important almost because he's 20. So seeing him and being able to basically raise him just like Gomez is like, and Gomez didn't have a good first year and was just getting ready, and then he exploded the second year. So hopefully we can just get him really comfortable.
Have the same with him.
Yeah.
I honestly like seeing more goals and assists. I find that more impressive than, like, let's say like 10 goals, 2 assists. I find more assists and a few less goals more impressive than that because I feel like it's a lot harder to find some of those. On the wing position.
I watched some of his highlights. Some of his goals were pretty nice. I wouldn't say they're tap-ins, but they were like kind of like a rebound, like quick reflex type goal more than like creating space. And I think that could be super helpful because even as last game, there was a lot of what's it? Sorry, really quick. Oh, sorry. Okay. There was a lot of like pinball action. The ball was bouncing around. I feel like we just needed a finisher. So hopefully he can bring those skills to the team.
Yeah. Next player, as we were talking about before, Diogo Gonçalves, the 27-year-old Portuguese international.
Yeah.
He played a few games for the Portuguese national team. He's primarily a center mid. We got him for 3.1 mil, for a fee of 3.1 mil. He played for FC Copenhagen, I'm not sure. I mean, last season he had 3 goals, 6 assists. 3 of those goals, which were in Champions League.
Yeah, that's huge.
Wow. And 6 assists. 6 of those assists were all in Champions League.
Yeah, that was Champions League stats.
So all Champions League.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, great with having like this really good European football history. That's great for ourselves. That's very good. That's exactly what we need. Just like how people were saying we want a USA coach with European football history. Like, I think that's really good for ourselves. So I give this a B+ for us. I think this is great.
I like it. I'm going to throw out an A-. I mean, Ethan wasn't at the game on Saturday, but I think Albert and I can both agree. Even though he didn't produce much, he was all over the ball. He didn't look uncomfortable. He like kind of was taking that leadership role like Chicho did. Diogo Gonçalves, he's 27, so he's like past his prime, but I think he's at the point where he's not, he's just like coming to MLS, kind of end of the career, can get some production over here, and I'm super excited for him as to be a true 10. He's got number 10 on the kit. I'm super excited for this guy.
Yeah, I think he's like right below like the Chicho caliber of like just how big of a signing it was, and I think it's gonna be really important because you can tell on the field he has that old older veteran knowledge, and I think he's going to be like a Krylak, and like I could even see him being captain if something were to happen to Chicho. It's like it just seems like he's going to be really good for us.
I like that comparison of Chicho caliber level signing because I honestly see that like the way when you mentioned like he has a statue or a mannequin, whatever it is.
I know it's like you never see that
level of hype
ever,
for signing for us.
It was cool to see Diogo. He had 3 shots, not on target, but I mean, it was cool to see him getting comfortable because like Lachlan played a little bit, but he was the one signing that played the full 90.
Right.
Yeah, he played full 90 last game.
Yeah, I'm stoked to see him play. I think it's an honor to even have a player that's even touched the Champions League stage, at least in the last few years.
An effect.
Yeah, Copenhagen's an awesome team, and I'm super excited that he came over. Met him today at the meet and greet with Season Ticket. Nice guy. If you heard the guy saying "What's up, Arsenal Corner" in Portuguese during the intro, that was Diogo. So yeah, we're super happy to have him.
Next player, Javion Brown. He's 25 years old. He's a Jamaican international. He came from Vancouver. He played 9 games for his country in 2023. I guess just a little bit of a stat. Primarily, he plays center back, so I think he'll just be a depth piece for Vera and Glad. I don't really think anybody's probably starting over them unless something happens. And, I mean, he could honestly probably even play right wing back.
It'd be cool to see if he could.
Because I feel like
he's up Katranis, right?
Yeah, we have a bit of a hole in that right wing back position.
Katranis?
Pretty sure it's Katranis. Because Katranis usually subs out.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, I'd like to see him play right back. He's a free transfer, which is, free's always better, right? Mm-hmm. Who doesn't want free, especially for a player?
It's like he's free, but like I still think he's better than Hidalgo and
he's
Brody.
He's up to Hidalgo, by the way.
Like I think he's going to be great, and he started 80% of Vancouver's games for the last 4 years, so he's very consistent.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great to have that. I mean, Brian Vera's on yellow card watch pretty much every game, so we're just waiting a suspension for him. I mean, but he had good behavior last game, so I think he got one knocked off. But anyways, I think it'd be cool to see depth piece fill his role. Met him today. He wasn't as outgoing as Diogo, but as I asked if he's in Salt Lake, he's like, "Yep." It's funny. Anyway,
I give him a C+ to B-.
Yeah, I like that. I'll go B-.
I'll agree with that.
I think it's good to get that veteran presence on the back line,
especially a guy who's played in the MLS.
25-year-old
veteran
true. Now? You think he's a veteran?
Is he 25?
He's 25.
Oh, we're chilling. That's good.
I mean, he's not a veteran, but more like MLS experience, knows the league. I mean,
because Jay Glad's 29, or is he 27?
We're bad at ages.
Jay Glad's getting up there.
He's
too.
27,
yeah.
So he's older, which is crazy to think about. Because I still think it's Glad as a young guy.
Yeah, I do too.
Next
transfer. I really like this one. Lachlan Brook, 23-year-old from Australia. He primarily plays right mid, so maybe just another depth piece, something like that. He came from Western Sydney. I think they're Western Sydney Wanderers. I think that's what they call them.
It's crazy that we'd go after someone like that.
You always wonder how.
Do we have scouts all the way across?
You wonder how Kurt Schmidt is finding these guys, or Luke Mahal and all the scouts. But
that's right, Luke Mahal's a scout. Yeah. I love that guy.
No, Lachlan Brook.
Definitely the second most exciting. He was one of the most exciting players to watch first.
Super nice guy today. He said he was enjoying Salt Lake. He's nice. I'm super excited for him.
Even though it's the Australian League, I still think it's impressive. He scored 14 goals, got 2 assists in 25 games. It's really good. I mean, I think he could be fighting for that right wing starting spot.
100%. I love it.
And I like that there's a little bit of competition in that spot. I think that definitely pushes the players a lot. Me personally, I give the grade a B. I like it.
Yeah, I'll give it
solid.
B.
Definitely a B.
Yeah, I think it's solid. I heard an interview where he was talking about he's pretty familiar with the MLS League because of the time change in Australia on his off day, his Sunday morning or whatever. MLS games were on because he'd have missed the Premier League, La Liga games. So I guess he's familiar with the league and super excited. I saw some good things from him on the pitch last Saturday.
I think he'll fit in well.
What's your grade, Oliver? B?
I give it a B.
Cool. We got him for, I didn't mention this, but we got him for $371,000.
That's awesome.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
And then one last one. I don't know if we talked about this last episode, but because it was a bit of time ago, but we signed Benji Michael from free agency.
Yeah, Michelle.
He's Benji Michelle. Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
Terrible at these names. We got him for $752,000.
Yeah.
Which is his fee, which is his market value.
700?
Did you say
52,000.
Wow. I didn't realize it cost so much money.
to me, I mean, okay, I'm kind of desensitized, but to me, 752,000 is nothing.
I know.
But
Because he's an
but then
older
again,
guy.
I have to
Yeah,
think
yeah.
like I have to think like
I mean, I think he brings
MLS
energy to
money,
the team.
money cap.
If anyone watched the video of them tubing down the river, the whole team like bonding activity, he just brought a nice personality. I think he can fill Gomez's shoes in that route. But yeah, he's a super nice guy too.
Yeah, and
I have
great leadership for
I
the
have to
locker
ask,
room.
is there a money cap? There's like a cap, right?
Yeah, there's a salary cap.
there's a
in
salary
MLS.
cap. That's what I meant to call it.
And then there's like a certain amount of U22s and DPs, but we don't have to get into all of that.
He's 26. He wears the 28 shirt. I just thought I'd mention that. He primarily plays striker, so he'll be, I guess, competing with Chicho
Yeah,
a little bit.
I
Maybe
think
he'll fill other spots too.
Yeah, I think he'll be a good sub with Julio. He's got some experience. He played in Orlando. I remember watching him score a banger. I was watching some highlights
Do you
from him.
really?
Yeah, I sent you a video. He like scored a
Okay.
screamer and then hit a backflip. So
Yeah, I just wonder what happened because he had a long run at Orlando and then he made a
He
move
played-
to Portugal.
He
but
played
he
at
didn't
Orlando
have the
from
best time
2019
in
to
Portugal.
2022.
yeah, I mean, I think it's just another depth piece. I'm gonna give it like a C plus.
He's subbed in every game since he's been here.
Yeah,
too.
I know it's solid.
So-
I'll give him a C plus.
Yeah.
Because is he Anderson Julio's position? Is he
Yeah, I
striker?
think he does play the 9. Yeah,
Oh man, that's good.
yeah,
That's good
he
to have.
only played 16 minutes in the last game.
I don't know. He's Haitian.
Does the Poland guy actually play on the Poland national team?
I think he's too young. Like-
I didn't see. I can check really quick.
Anyway,
Check.
Mark
That would
Chuk,
be awesome.
who will just transit. Going back to Mark Chuk. If you guys know Bogusz on LAFC, he's Polish. I hope Mark Chuk can bring the same energy because that Bogusz can score some bangers. But Mark
Played for
Chuk,
the 21. Sorry.
Good.
yeah,
he'll
so
probably
he's
do
like
it.
on his way up. But he's only 20. Like that's
I don't
crazy.
think even Bogusz goes to play for Poland.
No. I mean, think
But
about
he
it.
should though.
Yeah, but they like play Lewandowski's position. I think so. It's tricky. Anyway, any more transfers?
No, that's
That's
it.
it.
Before that was Quentin. So
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
it.
yeah, we only got rid of 2 guys, which is crazy.
yeah, pretty. I mean, we can talk about the transfers out if you want.
I mean, yeah, we lost Gomez. We lost Fidel. We haven't talked about
Brian
that.
Oviedo.
We talked about Fidel.
Oh, okay.
Big time. Yeah.
Very proud of Fidel for making it to Chivas.
He's
I mean,
already playing, man. He's doing
Yeah.
great.
it's cool.
We
But
can
yeah.
have some contract extensions if you want.
Oh, that's
yeah.
good, too.
Yeah, Nelly and Hidalgo got some contract extensions. Super proud of them. Super stoked. I think those will be some great guys for our future. Oliver and I actually just got a Nelly on the back of our kit.
I say those are 2 solid pieces to the squad. I say for the contract extensions, Anelli and Bodie are both 2 solid pieces that I want to keep for the rest of the season. And I think it's super cool that Bodie's homegrown and still doing great. Like I remember watching his first goal
Yeah.
at home, and it's just like, and then Anelli you need to keep forever because he's just
He's a
the
stud.
best.
Yeah, he's a great midfield piece. I like watching Anelli, and I hope, honestly, there's a lot more players I hope we keep.
Yeah.
But
And the youngest captain to ever captain for RSL. So
Yeah, super stoked on that. I think the team's going in the right place. I was talking to like Sasha, our buddy, the other day, that like it's just tricky because RSL seems to just struggle to make it over the hump during that month break, including Leagues Cup and stuff. And like after the transfer window, like last year, went on that 11-game win streak, and then after Leagues Cup, we just fell a lot. We ended up at like 5th or 4th in the playoffs, which isn't too bad. But I just hope we can maintain some pace because the LA teams are running away, and on paper, we do have the easiest schedule. So we really need to bring back 3 points against New England. We can jump into a preview of that game. That's coming up this
a
Thursday
lot
at
of our games
America
are home
First Field.
too.
Yeah,
Lot
we
of-
have 5 of our last 9 are at, or 5 of our last 8 are at home.
Yeah, a lot of our home games. So
So I think we need to bring the energy. We don't host an Eastern team like New England that often. They have been struggling all year. They did get a new piece over the
big
transfer
piece.
window. So I hope we can just bring back a dub. I mean, it's now or never. I feel like if we keep losing, it's just going to start a slump again. And I don't know. We can't have that.
yeah, we really got to finish out this regular season strong. I mean, I just wonder like how we're gonna go into playoffs with new transfers. I feel like
Yeah.
we really needed. I mean, I felt like we really needed Andres Gomez for this MLS playoff run. I feel like he was so important. I don't know, like maybe. I mean, I guess they just saw it differently, but it kind of makes me question like if their priority is making the money from transfers or
Yeah.
like
I mean,
I'm not trying to question the authority. I mean,
I
of course
gotcha.
they want to win, but like selling a player like Andres Gomez is of course a really big thing for us money wise. But I wonder, like, if they thought differently that we didn't need him for MLS playoff run.
It's definitely a big
risk.
It's a big risk, but I think it's a high reward. I mean, we sold him pretty high.
We also get extra money if Fidel or Gomez go to another team, so we'll get the bonuses off that. And I think it's important for RSL to be doing this, to be making money, because that's how we're going to attract new players to come.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, I agree that it's a big risk, but there's a lot more reward. What do they call that though? Where if they go to another team, we get more
like
money?
add-ons or whatever. I can't remember.
I was about to say
but think of Markachuk at age 20. If he sees that a player like Gomez comes in at age 20 or 21 and then gets sold, you're saying, Ethan, it is heartbreaking that Gomez left. Gomez is one of my favorite talents to ever touch the RSL pitch. And to see him leave sucks, but then you got to look at like the bright side. Like, it's good for MLS, it's good for RSL, makes us more of a destination team. And I think in the end, I think it was the right decision. We sold him high. $13 million is huge, like smashing the selfie record. So it's great.
Buy low, sell high.
Should we do the prediction?
Yeah, let's hop into some predictions versus
game,
New England Revolution.
August 31st, Saturday.
It's going to be a big one. I'm excited. I hope the Riot can sell out again. Oliver, let's hear your prediction.
My prediction is I'm going to go with a light 1-0 win. I think we're still going to be a little bit rusty. Who knows what Chicho's plans are going to be. It'll be exciting to see Diago with his second game. Maybe Lachlan can play a little bit more. I think we're going to be able to put some juice and do a 1-0 just because New England's pretty bad this year.
I like it. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win. I'm hoping to see Markachuk finally touch the pitch. Hope his visa is ready to roll. But, yeah, I think New England's a worse side in this matchup coming into Utah with the altitude. Hope we can get that win. I'm going to go 3-1.
That was going to be my prediction, but I'm going to go, I think we're going to come in and punch him in the face. I'm going to go 3-0.
I like it.
Because I feel like we're going to come in with a little bit of heat. And I think, hopefully, I think Benji could start.
Cool.
Seeing him start, maybe if Chicho's having issues, and
or Julio start.
Yeah, or Julio. I do like the Julio start a lot.
Yeah, I think it'll work out. I think it should be a good game. Everyone, make sure you pull up, show out, support the boys.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I mean, that's most of it regarding RSL.
Do you want to talk about the...
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to do that at the end, but it's fine.
Oh, okay.
This is for the video viewers more, but feel free to keep listening. If you can see on video, we have our ball here that is usually in the middle of our table. We actually just got a new ball signed by Royals and RSL players, which we will be giving away on our Instagram. Check us out at the RSL Corner. I'm going to post a photo of the ball with entering details regarding that. But yeah, it's free. Give us a follow, comment on the post. You'll see all the description in there. But yeah, make sure you enter the giveaway so you can win this cool ball. As I said, great atmosphere at the season ticket event. I think it's getting bigger every year. The Chicho line was cut off like an hour and 15 minutes into the event. Like, it is just crazy how much support Chicho gets. And the line for Luna was crazy. Luna and Anelli's table, it took forever to get to that one.
It just shows like how much the people love Chicho. Like, he is literally like, I think, the most hyped guy.
Influential.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I like the
so
face.
nice to every single person.
And it was funny because like Diogo had like no line at the beginning, and like we were lucky enough to get his first. And I just hope people realize that he could have an impact as big as Chicho in like, let's say, a year or so. You know, maybe not statistics wise, but I think impact on the pitch wise, I think he's going to be a great fit.
I agree. I like Diogo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but check out the Instagram for the giveaway. Shout out Maddie Casey from the Royal Riot Pod. They have a great podcast. I highly recommend checking them out. They do a lot of Royal stuff too. And
we met with him on the Kansas game that we went to for away, and he was really nice and loves the team just as much.
Yeah, great to meet him. Again, RSL community is just great. The Royals players were there tonight too. It was great to meet all of them. Yeah, it was just a super fun atmosphere. I think the club's going in the right way. Really love what ownership has been doing. Stadium improvements. It's just been great.
Yeah, every home game has the best atmosphere. I look forward to every single home game. It's too much fun.
Sorry, I just have a bit of like a side thing. It's about Pablo Ruiz. I mean, it's slated that he'll come back in still like a month, mid-September.
Was he at the table?
He was, with Marcelo.
Mid-September 2024. I know it's a while away. It could be even get extended. He could even go longer. Maybe not show up till playoffs or farther down the line.
Is that Fault Mob saying that?
Yeah.
I have heard that he's
And
not
They
coming
do
back.
extend it a lot.
I have
Yeah,
heard.
they do, dude. I'm like always looking so excited.
From what my understanding, Marcelo's good to go.
Oh, good.
I don't think Paulo Ruiz is playing this season. That's what I've
I was
heard
gonna ask,
from.
We got plenty of depth in that position.
I was gonna ask though, like, what do you think? Do
It's
you
just,
think he would come back and be a starter?
it's-
I think he's done.
I don't think he's done with the club, but I just think it's sad because like where he left off prior to that injury against LAFC and Leagues Cup last year, he was like the greatest. He was like the best player on our team, and like he had a slow start this season up to the injury, and it's just sad because like people forget the name Paulo Ruiz, but he was like outstanding.
Well, he also was playing the 10 at the start of the season.
Yeah.
He didn't
No,
play
that's
his
true.
midfield at all. Like,
That's
because
true.
Anelli decided to be insane. So, like,
Yeah, we didn't have Crooks either. So
Had to be insane, yeah.
so-
wait, did we have Crooks?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Anyway, another quick news piece is Axel Kai was at a table. Haven't heard much about Axel Kai all season.
Anything. We haven't heard anything.
Haven't heard anything. I'm sure he's going through injury or personal stuff with the club, but it was great to see him. Seemed happy. He was live
Good.
streaming some of the tabling events, and it's just good to see the whole team together.
Is he on the ball?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got his signature on there.
Who was he with?
He was with Julio and Benji,
I think he's from a different country.
like just different.
'Cause
Like,
I was hearing he was having visa struggle.
oh, I'm not sure.
But if
It's
he's
good to see
that
him, though.
young, you'd think he'd come-
Gozo wasn't there though. Gozo wasn't
Oh.
there, and Mark Chuk wasn't there.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
and you saw Jude?
yeah, Jude got
loaned.
loaned. Jude Williams got loaned.
That's good.
Yeah, but this is the part of the episode where we transition from RSL stuff. We're gonna jump into some University of Utah sports news and some Royals news. Starting off the Royals. Royals made some big signings. If you heard in the intro, that is our new Japanese transfer. She plays for the Japanese country team. Sorry,
National team.
yeah, she plays for the
That's great.
Japanese national team. She's awesome. We got a new player from Arsenal, the women's
Oh, I
side.
did see that. I
That's
did see
awesome.
that.
We've got
Yeah.
a World Cup winner. I think we have a new Spanish player, and the team looks great.
Senator is the future of the Royals.
Yeah, she's amazing. We had a big dub against Bay FC. Hopefully, we can keep it going.
That new coaching, and you can just tell they're
Yeah.
making some smart moves and to just get us at least looking a little more promising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think playoffs are still in the picture. I don't know about this season because I mean the NWSL is a very small league, but yeah, I think big things are coming. I don't know. The club's going in the right direction. Win or lose to finish the rest of the season. I'm super excited for what's to come.
Yeah,
I
and they
agree.
were able to tour the new facility, which is really cool.
Yeah. We did get to see the Royals' new locker room, and that is like brand new, super nice. Yeah, it was cool.
That's so awesome, man. I'm glad they
I
got
wish
that.
I got
one.
to see that.
I know. Next year.
You guys also got to see some crazy jerseys. You got to see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll add some pictures on the YouTube if you're watching, but if you go to the tunnel that connects the locker room to the tunnel that goes out to the pitch, they have a framed jersey of every single RSL jersey ever worn in our history. And then on the other hall, they have signed or not signed jerseys of opposing teams that have come and played at the Riot that aren't in MLS or NWSL. So we got Inter Milan was in there, Man United was in there, Real
Inter?
Madrid.
Or
Yeah.
AC.
No, Inter.
Really?
Yeah, it was
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's cool.
Real Madrid was there from the Real Cup or whatever,
Wasn't that
the
at Rice
Zango
Eccles, right?
Cup back at Rice Eccles.
Beautiful.
Really cool to see that. David Beckham was on that team. But yeah, they're super cool team. They have Atlas already in there from when they played. It was cool. It was cool to see.
That's awesome.
I really like that. Yeah, we'll definitely be putting pictures up because those
Yeah.
are some cool pictures.
And yeah, we'll transition to the last part of the episode. Some University of Utah sports, right?
Right? You want to talk about what happened in the last game?
Oh,
yeah.
So we got the University of Utah football team home opener Thursday.
Yeah,
Let's
tomorrow
go.
night.
I've
Can't
missed
wait
it
to go
so
to
much.
Less
I
than
got my must
24
pass.
hours away, guys.
We all of us here got must passes. Can't wait to go to my
gonna be
actual
great.
first game as a Utah student.
And like Charlie and I, like we've lived by here for so long, and like right there, Guardsman shuts off, and it's just like a entire party
It's
for the
like
whole
tradition.
day.
I love walking on that street
Yeah.
and just like all
So
the
fun.
Utah
and
fans.
we're playing a team like Southern Utah University. I know it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be
We're
energy's gonna be there,
We're still just as hyped, even though it's just
Yeah.
SUU. It's
and
like
it's a night game too.
This is going to be a really like big season for Utah coming into the Big 12.
Mhm.
We have a lot of players. So, unfortunately, only like one season with them. Really, we got
right.
Brant Keithy, Cam
Yeah.
Rising. We got a wide receiver from USC who's also on his
He's
senior year.
great.
He had a 1,000-yard
Oh
season.
yeah, he's a stud.
He's a really good player. So I mean, I don't want to call it a super team, but we
No, it's like
definitely-
a last
like
hurrah,
a
and
last-
kind of like
exactly.
a last opportunity to actually
And-
reach that ceiling.
And there's also Kyle Whittingham news that he has put Morgan Scally as the
Right.
coach in waiting. So this could be last few seasons with him.
Yep.
So we really do have a last hurrah. And
Yeah.
it's just gonna be such a good
But
season. I'm so excited.
even the future's bright. We got
Yeah.
Isaac Wilson that
Hopefully he
earned the
balls out.
backup spot.
He got second quarterback. That's awesome.
It's gonna be great. Yeah, tomorrow's season opener. I think it's gonna be better than last year. Even though we were playing Florida, we played Florida in the heat though. It was
That
like
was
a day game.
Ins-
But yeah, Oliver, you want to talk about what happened at the game
Yeah.
at the Real game?
So Charlie and I are we're all massive. We went to a lot of Utah MBB men's basketball games at Huntsman last year. We love the team. We know the team really well, like just from afar, obviously. And they happened to be at the San Jose game as like they were there signing things at the start.
It was like
the whole
a team
there.
event. It was cool.
And Charlie was able to recognize that they were doing a grand prize at the Beckerman's block, and so
Yeah, there was a giveaway on the Instagram where the Madsen brothers, Gabe Madsen and Mason Madsen, twin brothers on the Utes. I think it's their last season of eligibility for college basketball. But they posted. Oliver and I ran from our seats, met up with them, and we actually ended up winning. If you can see it on camera, we won a University of Utah men's basketball jersey signed by the whole team this year. It's one of the USS Salt Lake City jerseys from a few years back. It still's got the Pac-12 patch, but it's awesome. Super stoked. Super nice team.
That
super
was pretty
excited.
cool to get.
Yeah, it was just like, what are the chances that it happens at an RSL game? It was super funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
super
Small bit of
excited.
Utah basketball news. We got a player from his. I mean, I couldn't give you his full name. I just have his Instagram pulled up.
He transferred from San Francisco.
No, Mongolian Mike.
Mongolian Mike. He's a
He is a
insane
stud.
His
player.
dunk.
I don't
And
know.
He came from San Francisco, which is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came from Dayton. He played at Dayton too.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he looks like
Already?
a really insane player.
This is gonna sound crazy. You got everyone here knows Davon Smith, the player from last year.
Triple double king.
This is more of like social statistics, but he's friends with Quavo, the rapper. Guess how many followers Davon Smith has on Instagram?
85,000.
I'm gonna go 125.
He has 78K.
Wow.
Mongolian Mike has
Has
187K.
187,000.
I don't
He
know.
does?
I don't know where these followers came from.
He's really big.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know
big.
how he has such a
And the
presence.
video of his dunk is like crazy.
Oh, that was
Yeah, definitely check out the video of him doing it 360.
I don't think anybody on the
360,
you can do that. by
double
him.
pump.
That was good.
and,
I know.
and we lost some players too, like Kaba Keita.
Carlson,
Traitor.
Betrayal. That,
Cole Badgema graduated.
yeah,
Brandon Carlson graduated. Ben
mean-
Carlson
And
graduated.
Brandon Carlson signed a two-way deal with the Raptors.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's great.
Yep.
All right, we're getting deep in the weeds of Utah men's basketball, but
I think I could do a podcast on
I definitely could too.
Do
I
we-
mean, maybe we'll have to
Do we
keep it
want to
going.
talk
while-
about anything else?
Oh,
I mean,
over our
international football started up.
yeah,
Got
international
a lot
football
of
started up.
all the countries got their
Yep.
club teams going. We got all
Newcastle won today.
yes,
Yeah, no, that's good. That's
Ten
good.
for the Carabao Cup. It was so
Ooh,
good.
Just a reminder, Ethan, huge Arsenal fan. Charlie, Fulham fan. Oliver's a Newcastle fan.
And Fulham's exciting now because
Yeah.
I will say like
Smith
They,
Rowe?
they got
Rowe.
so many good signings. And last game for
Rowe
Fulham,
was so
I'm just going to recap really quick. Two players that originally played at Arsenal, Smith Rowe
and then
and oh god,
Ianowo.
Iwobi.
He played at
Alex
Arsenal.
Iwobi, yeah, he played at Arsenal a while ago.
He's so tough.
Yeah.
He's good.
Both
Is he the kid
scored.
with the
They-
long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both of them
he's
scored
sick.
for Fulham, both the Arsenal players, and
Robinson for
Adama
the US men's team,
Traore.
too.
I just want to mention Adama Traore. He played at Barcelona. He is buff. He
No,
is huge.
No, I kid you not, he is like one of the main reasons I chose to support Fulham last year. I loved him at Wolves. I'd always play with him on FIFA. Yeah, he's a stud.
He's so big.
Super excited for
Well,
that season.
It's funny because he didn't play a lot last year at all.
Oh,
he
no.
started all the games so far for Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a good wing too.
Yeah.
Like he's for as big as
Speedy.
he is, he's nimble,
Yeah.
quick. He's got really good footwork. Watching him play, I just love
Another,
him.
Nothing makes me more happier than seeing all the games early in the morning. Like
yeah.
with Prem starting, and you can go watch Mbappe in Real Madrid. You can go see Serie A. Like it's just so fun
Yeah.
to have it all back, and it lasts forever.
Yeah, it's gonna be great because right when RSL season funnels out, there's just so much international
Still going
football to watch.
strong.
Speaking of the Premier League, Matt Crook's favorite team is Man United. I asked him that today. It was cool to get to hear from him.
Dang.
It was cool to just see the players. Ask them some more personal questions. It was awesome. It was a good time. Anyways,
Oh, who's Beavers? Beavers was with Hidalgo, but did you guys see McMath too?
yeah, McMath was with
Chang.
no, Chang was with Chicho.
Oh,
McMath was with I can't remember.
Thomas Gomez.
No, Gomez was with Katranis.
I could talk about this if you want.
Sure, mention it real quick.
Yeah, just another International Champions League has a new format. Instead of groups, it's now just one big pot with all the teams. There's 36 teams instead of 32. Italy and Germany got a 5th spot each for the Champions League to
That's
qualify.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. So
Bundesliga has one more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Italy. So all like the entire Champions League,
it's
the
way
entire
bigger.
Champions League format is different. So instead of groups, instead of 4 teams in a group, it's one big group with all
Yeah.
the teams.
Is Prem still 4?
It's pot. Yeah, Prem. I think I couldn't tell you how they.
It's nuts how Prem is becoming this like super league. Like all
Yeah.
the big
Yeah.
guys are going there. Like
Yeah.
Arsenal got that Italian.
Calafiori, yeah.
And Arsenal had 3 big
oh.
signings. City got Gundogan back.
Chelsea
Chelsea has made a lot.
Chelsea's
of
Chelsea's
big
going
signings.
for Tony.
Yeah, Chelsea's going
Ivan
for
Toney.
Ivan. I guess he's already in the Premier League. But no, who's the Italian star
Yeah,
from
Chiesa.
Juve?
Chiesa,
Where'd
yeah.
he go?
Juventus, he's going to Liverpool.
Yeah, he's going to Liverpool.
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah,
crazy.
I saw a lot of those transfers. A lot of insane transfers, but just real quick. So it's top 8 clubs of the league qualify for the round of 16.
Okay.
And then teams ranked 9th through 24th have to go through a 2-legged playoff to qualify for the rest of the round of 16 to finish out those spots. And then from the round of 16 onward, it's just the existing format.
So is that starting this year? So are
This
they going to
year,
have to go
Yeah,
Last
this
year-
season.
back
yes.
to
This
So
season.
last year was the last time it's ever
But,
going
like,
to have that Champions League
So
format.
this
No, but
Champions
last
League is going to
year's-
be the same.
yeah,
No,
well, last
this
year's
Champions League's the new format that I just
Sorry.
said.
So did they have to go to Bundesliga and pick like another team?
no, the team that got fifth place.
They're
Okay.
keeping the statistics from last season and the table from last
good.
season. Like Man City, Liverpool,
Aston
Ham.
Villa and Arsenal.
Oh,
Aston Villa, and Arsenal. Those are the ones that qualify.
Right.
So yeah. Anyway, just to clear that up.
But yeah, new Champions League format. A lot of people are
It's gonna be
saying.
great.
I've seen a lot of comments of people saying they don't like it. They want the old format back.
always
But
say that.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, each team I'm pretty sure plays 8 games.
That's a lot.
Which is a
It's
lot.
gonna be great. I'm
Um,
excited.
They drop pots, but I'm not entirely sure what the pots
Champions
mean.
League is one of the most exciting things to watch in
Yeah.
football. So it's like,
Yeah.
honestly, like make it longer.
As you can tell, we're excited to be back talking soccer. We'd like to thank you guys for bearing with our hiatus on the podcast. We've just been really busy, but we're back. We're in school. We're back home. And no one's on the road anymore. Excited to film some podcasts, finish this RSL season strong. And yeah, make sure to check out the Instagram post for the giveaway on the signed ball. Should be a good time.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.